This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are midweek. Shout out to the midweek. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Crazy stuff going on today. We have like a lot of really good news to report on, so we're gonna get after it. I'm currently getting locked out of my chat, and I can't see the chat. I can see it on one screen, but I can't see it on my main, so I'm gonna try to fix this. It's making me go through like 30,000 captchas, right, Johnny Bullets? Absolutely crazy. But as you guys are here, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe. I have my chat back. Share the stream out with friends. Make sure you guys get to our goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Also, check out our amazing sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 20% off over there. We also have a goal of 16,510 subscribers today. 6 more. Let's pamp it. We got to pamp it up. Donnie, thank you for the rose. I figure because I'm going to be talking about the guy who says this. Hold on.
China.
So we're going to talk about him in a little bit, but I'm going to have to call him Donnie T, because I want to get flagged by TikTok. So because they flagged me for the election, the thing where that people vote for. Johnny Bullets, thank you for the hand hearts. Let's say good morning to everyone. I have my chat back. We have Randy, Mr. Yee. We have Smokey Dan, Zarkov, Galaxy 9. Shout out to Chump Change and Pocket Change for the raid. We have Lazarus, Black Hat, All Set. Good morning. Aquarian, Done Napping, Nash. Good morning. We have Crimson. Good morning. James Kellogg, I see you here on multiple platforms. Let's see. Oh, we have Lazarus, and then we have Lazarus Hands in here. Both of you guys are here today. Welcome. We have Crimson Reigns on X. We have Auto, Wifey Wick, good morning, and Sir Wick is here. Chase Blanchard with Duck Hat. We have Sola Hefe here as well. Johannes, good morning. Alpt, good morning. We have, who else in the chat? Cray, OG, J Beezy, Eddie Money, Did You Know, Robert Ferguson. Who else we have in here? Mark Lane. David Bryan, Prince Exchange said, didn't hear the whisper. LOL, repeat, I'm dead. Memory Man, good morning. David G, okay. All right. Yes, I know, David Bryan, you're in sunny Florida, and I'm freaking jelly. James, I thought this said Jason. James, hello, good morning. Rocky B, good morning. Guys, we have things freaking going on. Please make sure you smash the likes. Share this out with friends. We need to make sure everyone knows and hears what's going on here. TikTok said your mic is not working. It is, except that I can't direct it to the beautiful TikTok. You have to go to youtube.com/missteencrypto. You'll be able to hear, see, and enjoy the show better. We have FG. We have Nick in the chat from Market Cipher. Hello, Rain of Love. Oh, hello, Rob C. Nice to see ya. Oh, all the way in the Europes. Nice to see you. All right, guys, we're going to get after it today. We have a lot to talk about. Florida. Yes, I want to go to Florida so bad. Ugh. And we have a lot of news, and I'm going to report on it. And we have, like, obviously people flowing into the chat. So, before we get into the quite zesty things, we're going to talk about things going on with the banks. And again, we have serious allegations going on with a lot of banks. That includes TD Bank, that's going to face the largest Canadian penalty, and quite a large one, not the largest in the United States because we have a lot of criminals in the United States, but they will face at least $450 million in fines for AML violations. And there's continuous fraud with people that run governments, run the banks. And it's absolutely wild that they get away with all of it, especially when you have Malta. There's a Maltese central bank governor, deputy prime minister that are facing charges. Again, 2 very important people, again, associated with the central bank. And again, the prime minister. Why do we let these people run the government? Why did we let them run the central banks? And it's funny because these people have a lot of confidence when it comes to their fraud charges. I want you guys to tune in here. Malta's Attorney General filed charges of fraud and misappropriation of funds against Central Bank of Malta Governor Edward and Deputy Prime Minister Chris Fern. According to the documents, more serious corruption charges have also been leveled against former Prime Minister Joseph Muscat, his chief of staff and former health minister, all in connection with a hospital privatization scandal dating back to 2015. This charge follows a 4-year inquiry instigated by the opposition Nationalist Party over a deal which handed management of 3 state hospitals to a previously unknown group that had no experience in the medical sector. This was a 30-year deal that was valued at $4.23 billion US dollars and was annulled by the highest court in February after it was found fraudulent. This was a finance minister, Skachula, and Fern was a junior health minister at the time of the deal. And this guy, who again is up here, the Central Bank of Malta governor, Edward, was a obviously huge part where he was a member of the European Central Bank's governing council, and he hasn't commented but denied any wrongdoing. Also, Fern has rejected the charges, and they said, I have absolutely no doubt that the court will find nothing other than complete innocence. These people are so corrupt. It is absolutely wild, because what other things do they not like when it comes to powerful people like that? Free speech, the media. Muscat, who, again, what is very important, he was the former prime minister, has corruption charges. Here, it says he resigned in January 2020 after the media revealed that he and others had a close relationship with Jorgen Fenech, who was also awaiting trial for the complicity in the 2017 car bomb murder of a journalist. This is corruption at the highest degree. These people are straight up car bombing people, getting involved with privatization of medical help. Again, 3 hospitals. What? And they're like, oh yeah, we're going to find nothing but innocence. That's how cocky and confident these people are. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Is any mainstream media going to report on this? No. Is any other channel going to talk about this? No. This is complete and utter crazy political power. And I hope you guys see what corruption stems from fiat, because again, if this was all on blockchain, we'd be able to see where all this money went, what they spent it on, and how much damage they have really done. That is sickening. And why do they have their hands in medical? Again, it's completely sus. Now, of course, we got to move on because we have other bank news like Deutsche Bank. And Deutsche Bank has been doing a lot of things, and they're someone else that I really don't trust. They're one of the biggest banks where they're based here. And again, this is a Germany-based bank. Their DWS has inflated client inflows by billions of euros. So now we're seeing not only are banks not complying with AML rules, like, oh, apparently crypto companies don't do that, and apparently crypto is so bad, but these people don't even, I was going to say a bad word, these people don't even care if they are not reporting accurate information. Are they going to just keep operating? Is everything going to go swell for them? Absolutely. This is something that, again, is not going to hit the mainstream media. Deutsche Bank's asset manager, DWS, inflated the amount of money it won from clients by billions of euros through an accounting approach that had failed to disclose for years, and which fed into executive bonus calculations. Of course, oh, let's just inflate the amount of money we have so we can give more money to the people that own and run the bank. Oh my, crazy. Quarterly results for the Frankfurt-listed company, which Deutsche Bank holds an 80% stake in, last month showed for the first time how it included so-called advisory mandates in all of its overall assets under management and annual inflows. Advisory mandates are low-margin business where an asset manager gives a client its views on matters such as allocation, but the client makes its own independent investment decisions and are distinct from high-margin assets under management, where the company makes investment decisions on the client's behalf. They did not disclose that its asset under management also included assets held by third parties until late 2022. And this is, again, the banks, they're corrupt, they don't report properly, and we don't know how much money they really have. We don't know what they're really doing with all their asset managers. What kind of money are they managing? How many clients do they have? And why is this so badly done? Why aren't regulators from the country going and investigating this bank? Oh, wait, because some of these are just too big to fail. That's scary to me. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't. Yeah, you guys are too much. You guys are too funny in the chat. You make me laugh. I can inflate the amount of my Monopoly money. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And again, this is why I don't trust the banks, because they lie about how much money they have, how much money they make, and all this stuff. Yeah, don't trust these banks. They're absolutely horrible. They have no one but themselves in their hearts. Their pockets are very full, but are ours? I want to also skedaddle over to the United States. Let's skedaddle out here because we have some news concerning Donnie T, this guy that says this.
China, 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 China.
Bruh.
So we have a few things going on with DT, and that is going to include spending the day off of his trial with NFT buyers, according to reports. And again, I can't say his full name because I'm going to get flagged over here. But I do know that this is pretty interesting, especially because if you guys didn't know, DT, Donnie T, has his NFTs on Bitcoin. He also has them on Polygon. Melania T also has her NFTs on Solana as well. He's planning to spend the day with the people who bought his mugshot NFTs. Take a gander at this. This is a little image of it right there. Former U.S. President DT is planning to spend his day off from trial having dinners with his supporters who bought his mugshot NFTs. And he reportedly flew home to Palm Beach for that Mar-a-Lago din-din in the next evening. Those who attended the dinner are people that individually purchased more than 47 NFTs priced at $99 a pop. The candidate also reportedly complained outside that he'd rather be campaigning than doing this trial that he calls a hoax. Obviously, supporters who bought these NFTs are to be invited to dine with him and also receive a physical card with a piece of his suit that he wore on the day of his arrest in Atlanta last August. The suit was dubbed as the most historically significant artifact in U.S. history on the website promoting the NFTs. Of course, he is going to say it's the most historically significant artifact in history because the ego is popping out here. But at the same time, however you feel about him, this is the only candidate that is willing to get out there and use this technology. But is he exactly endorsing it? No. Which, again, I have a problem with. We need to be able to endorse the technology you're obviously using and profiting from, having dinners for. So we need more zest on his campaign trail when it comes to Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs. However, it does seem that people such as Standard Charter believe that Bitcoin and crypto could benefit greatly from Donnie T winning and U.S. fiscal dominance, because we do have a big issue in the United States of de-dollarization. BRICS, all these other countries, they're moving away from the dollar because, one, it's imploding, and two, other countries do not want to have the United States be a country of power anymore because they want their own CBDCs, they want their own system. And the United States is pretty much a part of that too, but says they're not. I don't really believe them. Anyway, here's how this upcoming election could get in the middle of the crypto zest. Let's take a look. Right here, the risk of U.S. fiscal dominance with the monetization of government debt by the Federal Reserve is growing, and such a scenario could be supportive for crypto as investors seek out alternative assets. DT could also be a boon for crypto. Quote, we think a second T administration would be broadly positive via a more supportive regulatory environment. In a scenario of U.S. fiscal dominance, we think Bitcoin would provide a good hedge against de-dollarization and declining confidence in the U.S. Treasury market. U.S. fiscal dominance would likely have three effects on the Treasury curve: a steeper nominal to 10-year curve, a greater increase in break-evens and yield, an increase in term premium, all these things. And of course, we do have a lot of things going on with Bitcoin, and it's going to be inevitable anyway, but we do know that a new regime might be able to boost this space. again, DT kind of acknowledged Bitcoin, said it's used as a currency. He acknowledges that fact, but is he going to promote it? Is he going to say that, oh, I love NFTs and the technology I've been using for months and years now? I don't know. And I hope he does because, again, I would like to see some promotion of technology and, of course, innovation rather than kind of coming in, making the money, and dipping out. But that's just me. That's just me. Please make sure you're smashing the likes, sharing this out with friends. Lazarus thinks DT will come around.
Damn!
I hope so. I hope so. I don't know, man, because we got like a lot going on here. A lot. And we're going to stick within the U.S. for a moment, and specifically New York. New York. I don't know. It's horrible here. Freaking New York, man. But we do have things going on considering the New York Federal Reserve is announcing all of these things like their innovation center, and they have an industry exploration for ledger technology for multi-asset transactions. This is absolutely wild, and I'll tell you why in a moment, because doesn't it throw you back to 2 years ago when we were talking about exactly what they're doing now? And how they wrote this article, again, just hits me in the feels. Let's jump in. This is completely misleading. It's wild. Citibank, JP Morgan, MasterCard, Swift, and Deloitte, I think, Deloitte, are among major companies with an interest in financial services teaming up to explore sharing ledger tech by simulating multi-asset transactions in U.S. dollars. The research project, titled Regulated Settlement Network, RSN, Proof of Concept, POC, will explore the potential of bringing commercial bank money, wholesale CBDCs, and securities such as U.S. Treasuries and investment-grade debt to a common regulated venue. The New York Innovation Center of the Federal Reserve Bank of New York will act as a technical observer. In today's digital economy, financial market infrastructures may need to settle a host of digital assets within a well-defined legal framework. Citi looks forward to exploring the opportunities of this project. This is from the head of payment at Citi. Look back in time. What is Citibank doing? What are they up to? Oh, deposit tokens. JP Morgan, deposit tokens on top of JPM coins since 2019. These banks want their own stable coins. They want their own banking network that includes the Fed. Don't you see what's going on here? They're lining up for CBDCs. The banks, MasterCard, all these people that want account abstraction, you to give up your complete digital identity and freedom. That's what they want. That's what it's leading up to. And again, we have proof of that. They're saying the application of shared ledger tech to dollar settlements would unlock the next generation of market infrastructures where programmable settlements are 24/7 and frictionless. Again, the key word is programmable here, because what is the whole issue here? Programmability. They're going to have things that are automated. They're going to have things like social credit scores that are automated. AI is going to be all up in this. Other participants include TD Bank, U.S. Bank, USDF, Wells Fargo, Visa, and Zions Bancorp. Doesn't that make sense? Because Visa and MasterCard are working with other governments for CBDCs, account abstraction. You have TD Bank, that's a complete criminal. Wells Fargo, a criminal. All these people are criminals that, again, have investigations open against almost every one of them, but they're continuing to move on. Again, look back. November 2022, NewYorkFed.org, where they announced phase 1 results of the New York Innovation Center's Project Cedar. That was an inaugural project for technical framework for a theoretical wholesale CBDC in the Federal Reserve context through exploration. This was a 12-week experiment that included the prototype and how blockchain tech can deliver fast and safe payments. Isn't this quite wild? Faster payments, atomic settlement. This is absolutely a trap. I'm telling you guys, please do not fall for it. It's absolutely wild that these people just put this right in front of your face and no one is even looking at it. Who was involved in that project? Oh, MasterCard. all these huge banks that are also involved with the regular Fed, never mind the New York Fed, obviously the New York Fed, but the Fed with FedNow. All the same banks, the same payment processors, they work stately, I guess you could say it that way, stately, for CBDC experiments, but then they also work with the Fed themselves. So this is wild. Again, throwing you back to 2022, and everything lines up, and this is proof of it. Something we talked about 2 years ago is still going on, and the New York Federal Reserve is still actively working on CBDCs, and that means they're working against their people as always. Right, Johnny Bullets, thank you for all these gifts. And Joe with those zesty sunshades. Oh, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. Account abstraction is criminal. No one is above the law. Yeah, but they feel, though, that if you voluntarily give them your private keys, then, oh, you gave it to us. That's fine. But I won't do it. I'm not giving them nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Very frustrating. Pretty wild. But we're going to get into the next topic because I'm not going to yell about CBDCs right now. I'm just not. I'm not going to yell at them. But we do have FTX. And, of course, there's going to be a lot of fun in the next article. But we're going to talk about FTX first because FTX creditors are supposedly going to get back 118% of their funds back in cash, according to the new estate plan, which I thought the 90% was the way. They were going to give back at least 90% of people's money. Now they're saying it's 118%. Everyone's getting excited about this. I'm going to tell you guys to slow down a little bit because this isn't even approved yet. To me, this is stalling because, again, they already have billions and billions and billions of dollars that they already built up. They're ready to dish out. So why don't you give it to us? And why aren't you giving us the crypto that we are entitled to? Oh, because you did not have it and you never did. Bankrupt crypto exchange FTX proposed a new reorganization plan that would see a whopping 98% of its creditors get back 118% of their claims in cash within 60 days of court approval. Under the plan, the other non-governmental creditors would get back 100% of their claims plus a 9% interest to compensate them for the time value of their investments. Obviously, when Bitcoin was $16,500. That's when all of these people lost their money. Are they getting $62,000 Bitcoin? No, they're not still. Oh, but we're going to give you 9% interest. Is that enough? No. And again, it's not even approved. It's subject to approval. So everyone's getting their panties in a bunch. Don't yet. Keep calm, hodl on, and get your crypto off of the exchange because obviously they do not care. And who's getting paid for all of it? John Ray III, who again has been wasting time since he took over FTX. In a Tuesday press release, the state said they expect to have between 14.5 and 16.3 billion in cash available for distribution by the time a plan is approved by the court. The result of a year and a half of scraping together the company's scattered assets. According to John Ray III, he wrote to the court arguing that the estate's ability to claw together enough money to pay back his victims, the result of tens of thousands of hours spent digging through the rubble of Mr. Bankman-Fried's sprawling criminal enterprise to unearth every possible dollar, token, or other asset, doesn't mean his conduct wasn't criminal.
Bruh.
I hope for the sake of all you beautiful people in the chat that used FTX, get your money back. Whatever you can take from these people, get it. Run with it. Enjoy it. But it does teach you that valuable lesson that if you do have an FTX type situation where your exchange goes absolutely kaput, you need to be able to have your Bitcoin in your wallet so that way you don't lose that appreciation and wait gosh knows how long if you're lucky to get this money back, because again, this is not approved. Where's Daniel Friedberg? Where's all these scammers and con artists that worked at FTX? Why aren't they being held accountable? Why aren't they liquidating all of their things? I'm a little confused, especially because, again, you have to pay attention to the fact that they do not have the Bitcoin that they say they did. So you have to consider, what if other exchanges are doing that as well? They were only holding 0.1% of the Bitcoin, and only 1.2% of the Ethereum customers believed that they held. So how many other exchanges are doing that? How many more times do we have to go through all of these bankruptcies and people losing their money for them to realize that they should have had it responsibly in their own wallet? Same goes for the banks. Same goes for exchanges. Same goes for any intermediary that you are trusting to hold your money. Right, Johnny freaking Bullets. Yeah, offering less of a value. Yeah, it's actually wild because, again, 9% interest. Yeah, does that really account for the thousands of dollars in profit that you don't have anymore? Like, no, it doesn't. Again, make sure you guys are smashing the likes, sharing this out with friends. Freaking pimp it. We have 19 more likes for 100. We got to make sure we get that. We got to make sure. Right? KO Kev, he says howdy in the chat. Howdy. Now let's move on to the DOJ, because apparently they identified and charged Lockbit ransomware gang leader with fraud and extortion. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
This is a little bit crazy, but again, if they're really finding bad actors here, that is extremely bullish for the space. We'll get into why in a moment. U.S. authorities have identified Russian national Dmitry Korozhev with the mastermind behind the notorious Lockbit ransomware gang and are offering a $10 million reward for information that leads to his arrest. In a sprawling 26-count criminal indictment unsealed, prosecutors allege that he developed, promoted, and oversaw the Lockbit software, recruiting affiliates on cybercriminal forums who then carried out the actual attacks. And once a ransom was paid, typically in Bitcoin, affiliates would give him a 20% cut of their earnings. Between their inception in 2019 and seizure of most of its infrastructure, there were approximately 2,500 victims, 1,800 in the U.S., extorting an estimated $500 million in ransom payments. They've also been sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, and apparently he received, the guy that ran it, $100 million in Bitcoin disbursements from their activities over the course of its operations. 5 other members have been charged with crimes for participating in the operation, and at least one dual Russian-Canadian national has been sentenced to prison. Man, I don't know if this is real. Seems a little odd. Again, he only made $100 million. If they were really attacking so many people over the course of a few years, is really $100 million valid? I don't know. And where are the beautiful, beautiful blockchain receipts? I haven't seen them. I would like to see a picture. I would like to see proof that he actually did all these crimes. But again, we don't really get any of that proof at any point in time. So I'm letting you guys know that this is pretty important and bullish for the fact that if this man is really putting out ransomware, he's attacking people, that is a bad actor in this space. The fact that they were able to catch him, arrest him, maybe identify more criminals, that is bullish, because it shows that if you're doing criminal activity within crypto, you will get caught. And you will be held accountable. So that takes away a lot of the, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is for criminals. Because anyone could use any sort of financial system for criminal activity. All these banks illustrate that quite nicely. So the fact that we could catch them is beautiful. Especially because some banks are like, oh, we have billions of dollars in this account. We have no idea how it got here or where it's supposed to go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. Just wow. Good luck, stay trading. Thank you, One Bad Mini. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's move on to Japan, because apparently a Japanese crypto exchange called Coincheck is going to see a Nasdaq listing completion in the second or third quarters of this year. This is absolutely wild, because really we only have Coinbase as the crypto exchange stock to go look at. And now there's going to be another one, but it's kind of like shaking me a little bit that it's a Japanese exchange, because does that mean they'll get some clarity in the United States and operate here? Japanese crypto exchange Coincheck expects its listing on Nasdaq via a merger with the special purpose acquisition company SPAC Thunder Bridge Capital Partners IV to complete the second quarter of this year, or the third. The timescale is subject to approval by their stockholders, the SEC and Nasdaq. The merger was announced over 2 years ago with the initial plans to complete in the second half of that year, but that was pushed to 2023 July before being expanded further. Once this completes, they will have renamed their group to Coincheck Group and list on the Nasdaq under the ticker CNCK, joining Coinbase as the only crypto exchange publicly traded in the US. So this is another really important crypto stock to go watch out for. So another crypto exchange hitting that beautiful stock exchange. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's beautiful. I really enjoy all of these things going on because, again, all these TradFi plebs are like, oh, I'm just going to go and buy these crypto stocks because that's how I could get my crypto exposure because I'm too scared to buy Bitcoin. Go ahead. Here's another crypto stock for you guys to watch. We're also having some really bullish news about Bitcoin mining. But of course, before we get to the bullish news, we gotta go through the UK. And I don't know, I don't trust the UK, the whole Euro area. They're like, oh, the UK, the Euro, blah, blah, blah. Guys, it's all the same. It's all the same. The UK minister says the government only has time to implement a stablecoin and staking legislation, which isn't that funny, considering that the UK wants to have their CBDC. Oh, we're going to regulate the stablecoins so that way we could throw in our CBDC. We're going to legislate staking because obviously we don't want regular people to make money. We're the only ones that are allowed to earn yield. The current UK government will only have enough time to implement stable and staking secondary legislation in the coming weeks, according to Economic Secretary bin Efalami. He says, I'm very confident we'll be able to achieve this in the secondary legislation around staking and stables. Those two things are absolute priorities in the coming weeks. He plans to outline what the next steps are later this year. The election is expected to occur in the second half of the year, leaving that little breathing room for the current ruling party to implement all the crypto measures that they promised. They also said they wanted to be a crypto hub, but have they done that? Really? All these countries, we want to be a crypto hub. But where is the hubbery? Where's the bubber? Where's the love? There is no love. All these people, they're like, we want to do crypto this, crypto that, but are they actually implementing anything other than their own agendas? No, they're gonna, of course, regulate stablecoins, regulate staking because they don't want people to make money and they don't want any other stablecoins but their own CBDC, which again is not a stablecoin. It's from directly the central banks that will control everything about your life. So I'm not a fan. I'm not happy about it at all. But whatever. I can't stop the UK. I could just rant about the US because it's my own country. But there's something going on. And my miners need to open their ears. Because look at this, guys. Look at everything going on with Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin mining is taking over the world. Everyone wants to be a Bitcoin miner. I want to be a Bitcoin miner. I want to put my energy into my machines and solve those algorithms, compete to mine that block and earn those rewards. Argentina is going to enter that mining game, not the government themselves, but quite close. We're going to have GDA that is going to use stranded gas to mine Bitcoin, which again puts off all of the FUD where people are like, oh no, Bitcoin's so bad for the environment. Bitcoin's for criminals. Bitcoin's so bad. Disputed right here, especially because people in Argentina are already favorable with cryptocurrency as they use stables, Bitcoin to escape their inflation, which is dramatically high. Bitcoin mining operations are expanding around the world. Despite one of the most competitive industries that it is, the hash rate keeps growing and growing. Genesis Digital Assets Limited, one of the largest Bitcoin mining companies in the world, is part of this expansion of bringing the mining to Argentina. They announced an important agreement with YPF Luz, a subsidiary of the largest electricity company from Argentina, and they plan to open a new Bitcoin mining facility that will operate using stranded gas. This is pretty wild because this is going to power 1,200 Bitcoin mining machines to monetize stranded gas that would otherwise be flared into the atmosphere. Again, plus for the environment. It's the first time the company has opened a mining operation in Latin America. Quote, although we've been considering expanding to Argentina for years, the political and pro-innovation climate of the country has fostered for crypto and Bitcoin specifically has never been stronger than today. There's also a large percentage of the population that already uses crypto. The new facility showcases two important elements. On one hand, it mitigates the direct impact of stranded gas. The other mitigation techniques don't include the second element, using the wasted resources to make valuable return, in this case through Bitcoin. What is more significant in terms of scalability of this kind of initiative is that it won't compromise electricity needed to cover their internal demand. How do my miners feel about that? My beautiful miners in the chat, how do you feel about Argentina mining Bitcoin, getting into the game? Also, shout out to Rud Putz in the chat, a member for 12 months, and he said, let's go miners. I appreciate the membership-y, the year-long membership-y. I love membership-y. Please make sure you guys have a membership emoji because I need to see the zesties in the chat. Give me a zesty in the chat. Give me a zesty. Yeah, I love my miners, beautiful miners. I want to make sure you guys are happy with what's going on. So if you have any input on this Argentine news, then let me know. Also, smash these freaking likes. What's going on?
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Yay. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Gorgeous. All right, let's continue on here because we have something that I think is a little bit of a loss in the community, and that is LocalMonero to shut down after years, 7 years of operations. This is a peer-to-peer exchange, and just like I feel like local Bitcoins left us too soon, I believe that LocalMonero is leaving us too soon as well. But I understand why they're shutting down is because they're not making as much money, being that Monero is being scrutinized globally. LocalMonero, a peer-to-peer exchange from Monero, announced on Tuesday it's winding down the platform after nearly 7 years of operation due to internal and external factors, but they didn't provide specific reasons. They offered the ability to buy and sell Monero directly to other users, both in person and online. They stated that the shutdown process will be in 6 months, and new signups have already been disabled. It's absolutely horrible. I'm so sad. But local Bitcoins, local Monero, completely kaplooed. And I hope they come back at some point in time because we really do need peer-to-peer exchanges and OTC desks that are just better and give us the ability to transact peer-to-peer, like, and exchange things, because that's what it's all about. And that's what, really started the whole Bitcoin zest. Like, people are meeting in McDonald's and, buying Bitcoin from each other. I think we need to go back to that just a little bit because these centralized exchanges, I don't trust that a lot of them will be around. I think there's always going to be staples like Coinbase and Gemini and a few others like that, but I worry about exchanges a lot. And I hope that we don't have to really go back to those times, but if ISPs, internet service providers, jump in and start blocking things like the Philippines and all these other countries are blocking Binance and removing Binance from their app stores, I do worry about the same thing happening here. So just keep calm, huddle on. Always make sure you have your crypto off of the exchange and in your wallet. Use the exchanges for what they're for, which is to acquire your cryptocurrency and then take it off. Take it off! Now we have to jump international for a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got to talk about China. China.
China.
China.
China.
China.
China.
China.
China.
According to this article here, there's a crypto firm called Wintermute that's going to provide liquidity for the Bitcoin and Ether ETFs in Hong Kong. And again, it just shows how bad America is that we don't even have an ETH ETF, but Hong Kong does. Diving in here, looking to strengthen its market share in Asia, Wintermute will be a liquidity provider to the recently launched ETFs. The London-based firm is working with OSL Digital Securities and Hashkey HK Exchange, which are sub-custodians of VASP, virtual asset trading platforms. And the ETFs will provide a means for investors to all levels to enter into the world of digital assets. Hold on, Wintermute CEO. Not everyone could get into this. This is another thing that I'm like, bruh. Why aren't people talking about the fact that mainland Chinese people cannot get into Bitcoin and ETH ETFs? These are only institutions. These are only the rich people and the people that China allows. And I think it's so sus that they're really not bringing in money for these ETFs, so they're bringing in someone else to give some liquidity. Weird. Don't like it. Bye. Bye. I don't like it. I'm not comfortable. I don't like it. Moving on. Getting away from Hong Kong. See ya. See ya. See ya. We're going to talk about some FUD for a moment because we know the roast was the other night with Tom Brady and all these celebrities. Oh, Kim Kardashian. Guys, there was a joke made to Tom Brady. Oh, why did you invest in crypto? You lost $30 million in crypto. You should have known that was fake money. Okay, one, you little wise petunias. Listen, this wasn't even crypto's fault. Again, it has nothing to do with crypto. It was just Tom Brady used his clout to team up with a complete fraud, and they stole money from people. That's what happened. Now, am I saying Tom Brady knew what happened? No, but did he spend that quality time with our boy SBF? Following on the NFL here, former NFL star Rob Gronkowski, you little Gronk. Not Gronk, the AI Gronk. He's going to pay $1.9 million to settle his crypto investor suit. And not the suit that he's wearing, which looks kind of spiffy, no lie. Former New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers tight end Rob Gronk will pay $1.9 million to settle claims brought against him by customers of Voyager Digital. The settlement, which is still subject to approval by the court overseeing the civil lawsuit, will see the NFL star known as Gronk pay a $2.4 million pool alongside NBA player Victor Oladipo and race car driver Landon Castle, according to a court filing dated May 3rd. Gronk became a brand ambassador, Voyager shareholder, and holder of their VGX token in September 2021. They filed for bankruptcy the following year. And of course, there's a bunch of people that got sued, like Mark Cuban. And here we see the filing says plaintiffs have now settled with Voyager promoters Castle, Gronk, and Oladipo for millions of dollars in relief to the class, leaving co-defendants Mark Cuban and Dallas Mavericks and the remaining defendants for the trial. Oh, freaking boy. So Gronk will pay $1.9 million. Oladipo will pay $500K. Castle's going to pay $25K to settle the claims, which, nuts. Doesn't compare to Tom Brady's $30 million loss. But I mean, does it really affect him? I don't really know. I don't know. The whole thing is a little bit sus. Smokey's like, I bet he had a tight end when he had the letter to pay up. That's hilarious. That's actually super funny. But it's just an example of how they really make an example out of people. It really is. They make an example out of people. Just like Kim Kardashian. She promoted Ethereum Max. It was a disclosed ad, yet they made her pay a fine. So that's what it's all about. All these people just want to make money off of these celebrities. And then what they do behind the scenes is they tell them you're not allowed to promote crypto assets for an extended amount of time, which could be years based on previous cases, because they don't want these people to promote crypto. They don't want crypto to reach mainstream adoption through advertisements. So that's what it's all about, is to block crypto adoption and make examples out of people, flood the space even more. That's the whole objective, just letting you know. There was a little bit of a partnership, I think, that is pretty important. And I love BitPay. Shout out to freaking BitPay, where Litecoin is actually 41% of their transactions. Beautiful, shows you everything right there. MoonPay and BitPay also teamed up to make it easier and faster to buy and sell your crypto. So the Zest is there for sure. I think this is pretty interesting, so you guys could go check that out. But very interesting stuff from MoonPay and BitPay. I think BitPay is actually a really great tool for the space. Shout out to MK in the chat for becoming a friend, a member of the Zesty fam. Thank you. Oh, Pickaboo. Pickaboo is here. I see you, Pickaboo. I see you. I see ya. Hi, Jody. All right, guys, let's keep going. We have the market recap. We're going to get into it because it's a recap. Baby, it's a recap. Yeah. All right, we got Rune. That's 8% in the in the green today. We do have Whiff. I'm looking at this big circle right there. Poor Whiffy, down 8%. Tau is down 10%. We have things to cover. Bitcoin right here, 62.4K, slightly in the green by 0.2%. We were in the red up until literally a few minutes ago. And we have the green dot that pushed that momentum up. It's meh. Money flow is meh.
Bruh.
The VWAP, meh.
Bruh.
So, hoping that the VWAP does not break below the zero line because I would like it to pop upwards with, of course, confidence. The RSI is just not giving me the best of the Zest, where we're kind of rejecting this neutral right here on the daily and chopping it up, technically still in bearish territory. So I would be highly aware of that. We are above that 60K golden zone, but that is our bearish scenario. Our bullish is obviously that 63.6, 63.7 range. And hopping over to Ethereum. Ethereum is $3,018 today, 0.41% in the green, although we do have a red dot that was just printed yesterday, pulling this momentum down. The VWAP is down, money flow is down, and the RSI is kind of freaking wrecked right now, looking at this, chopping it up. Still bearish. Looks like she wants to make a move, but if there's going to be a move, let's make it confident. Bearish, of course, 27.70. Bullish, of course, where the selling pressure is at 32.30. Guys, I'm frustrated. I want a breakout. But again, this is like what crypto does to you. You have to be able to have patience, especially because we are waiting for such an amazing event, and that is Litecoin Summit. Hi, Ken. Thank you for the heart me. Guys, we have a Litecoin Summit July 24th to the 25th in the beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. I'm so excited for Nashville. It's coming up so freaking quick. Woo! We do have $81.68 Litecoin. Again, only $84 for your tickets. So just over one Litecoin gets you there. 1% in the green today. We are coming close and riding right up on that 200-day SMA. $76.93 is where it's at. We have a fresh red dot that was just printed on Market Cipher here. Shout out to Market Cipher. It's 20% off with code ZESTY, you know. But I don't know. I'm a little concerned about her. The VWAP is below that zero line now. Money flow is curving, but in the wrong way. And I'm hoping that we don't go into the red there. We do have the very, very choppy RSI. So I'm hoping to have a bullish move upward. Obviously, bear scenario is that 200-day SMA. Bullish is that $85. Peter said June should be a better month for crypto. B says, hi, Randy. Hello, guys. Peter, I hope so, too, because usually it's like that sell and may go away type vibe. If you guys have any chart requests, please hand them over, or any crypto questions in general. 100 Bitcoin for my hands in marriage. Oh, Teddy, that's a bag right there. We have Dogecoin that's just below 15 cents, 0.149 cents. We are down 0.21%. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm a little bit frustrated because I don't like all this like sideways action. It's so boring, but that's obviously like what we have to go through in order to be zesty and whatnot. We have a fresh red dot that's printed. Money flow is a little bit wrecked. VWAP is going below that zero line, which I don't enjoy. Confident move below that neutral zone on the RSI, flat. Just, ugh. 14 cents, obviously, 0.142 is that bearish target. Even more bearish, this 0.123, 12, just over 12 and a quarter cents, which has had really strong defenses. So I would just look at that. Bullish is 17 and a half cents. All right, I'm getting all the chartery requests. Oh shoot, Army Piper's in here. Yes, Army Piper. What's the YouTube channel? Let's get that. Army Piper. Before I get into the chart request, I will be partaking in a beautiful interview with Army Piper and the fam. I know they did their morning show just now and they're popping in here, so I appreciate them for that. Please make sure you guys take a look over here at Piper Academy on YouTube. I will be doing an interview with them in a little bit. So please make sure you guys go check them out, subscribe, and enjoy them. They're so freaking awesome, and I can't wait to hang out with them. All right, let's go into the chart request. I saw FTM was the first one I saw on TikTok, so I'm going to go do that one first because I'm respecting the orders out here. All right, let's see. All right, let's take a look. So this is Phantom, if that is correct. I believe this is the right ticker. FTM. I feel like there's so many similar tickers in crypto. I'm always looking at the tickers. I'm like, what the actual is going on here? Because everything looks the same. So I'm going to give you like 3 levels to watch for now, I guess, because again, I have to probably go back to this a little bit later. But take a look at what's going on now. 3 major levels to watch. Right now, we're going to zoom in, obviously. We're going to look at Phantom, that's 67.5 cents, 0.07% in the green. Red dot pulling down on market ciphers, momentum. We had the VWAP that's sharply down. Money flow is breaching below that zero line. We'll see what happens there. We need some zest in the market, choppy RSI. So what I would tell you is to watch out for this 200-day SMA right here at 52 cents. Obviously, if we reject that, the level I would look for to create some stability here is 33 cents because, again, we have strong defenses of this in the past. And also bullish scenario / kind of neutral is 71.5 cents too because we've seen the selling pressure in the past and also what happens when we have rejected it. So I would just watch out for that. Bullish, though, is that 94 cents. Those are the levels to watch there. All right, what's next? Cardano, okay. So Cardano, critical levels right now, really defending this 40 cents quite nicely. We're trying to breach that 45.5 cents. Currently, right now, we're at 0.4528 cents, 2.5% in the green. Red dot pulling down the momentum. It's like a freaking anchor right now. Money flow is wrecked. VWAP is wrecked. Freaking RSI, ooh, too choppy. I don't like it. Hoping that goes up, obviously. You want to break through this 45 cents, go to that 200-day SMA that's sitting at 52.25 cents just about. That's what you need to target. And if you could bullishly pass that, 58 cents might be the wave. Just might be the wave. Let's see. What's next? I have to open my phones. All right, Caspa. Let's do some Caspa. Okay. Caspa, just over 11.25 cents. 0.1138 right now, 1.6% in the green. Looking nice. We have red money flow though, but it's trying to creep its way back up, so hopefully that's what happens after this green dot maybe takes care of us here. When we've seen some green dots in the past, it was a strong pull up to the upside, but sometimes it doesn't always breach that zero line as we saw right here. VWAP is pretty good, moving with confidence, I'd say. And a nice move with the RSI. If it just breaches through neutral, we might have something zesty. We want to break through this 11.5 cents, past that 12-cent 200-day SMA, and then even more bullishly, look at 13 cents, 0.137 about. Bearishly, though, if we keep rejecting this 200-day SMA, 9 cents. 9 cents is the level to watch. It may be even defending right here, like that high 9 cents, you know? You know? You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. B Team, hello. True, hello. Emma YouTube channel. Who wants an Emma YouTube channel? Put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 and a no emoji. Should Emma have a YouTube channel? Very sweet of True to say he would be the first subby. Tave, hello. He said do Celsius. That's a joke, Tave. That's so funny, bro. Market Cipher says piping hot stream. Ooh, thank you. Spicy. I need a spicy sound like ooh type. Like ooh. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see. Let's see if we can find an ooh. Ooh.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, yes.
That is so freaking funny. Another one.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, I see another.
You're welcome.
Armani.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Sorry I'm late, Professor Randy. Armani Jones reporting for duty.
Armani, report. Welcome, Armani. I love Armani. Yar in the chat for Armani. He's amazing. You need that for higher dollar super chats. That's hilarious. I don't know. Should that be a sound for? I don't know if people would like that.
Oh, yes.
That's so freaking funny. I think I gotta add it to the board. Smokey dance at that bass though. It is. That is some bass. I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. Soft Shell says, good morning. Hello, my friends. If you guys are new to the chat, please always say you're new. I want to give you love and stuff. Shout out to Sean in the chat telling me to drink some water. I will drink some water. Oh. Professor Randy, TMD's laughing. Hi, TMD. Hi, FF. He said he's smashing the like for that algo. Well, thank you. We like the algo. I don't need your money. Just pay me an algo. Guys, we do have one more subscriber until we hit our goal of 16,510. Are we getting it or what? Are we going to pimp it or what? Pimp it, put it up, pimp. Let's see. I want to see how many likeries we have. How many likes we have? 124. Oh, boy,
Oh, my
smash
God.
these likes. Smash the likes. Subscribe to the channel. And share this out with friends. Claus Crypto, nice to see you. Black Hat said, who didn't subscribe? Oh, well, I guess they were watching and they felt guilty. They did. We passed our goal. Woo! Yay, thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys are freaking, oh, this is what I hear. Every time we achieve a goal.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
I'm just kidding. I do hear that, but I also hear this. I know you guys would like the potato. I don't know if TikTok hears it. Like, there's literally this this bird outside my freaking window. It goes, whoo, whoo. And like, that's all I hear all day long. I think I've talked about this before. But all I hear is, woo. I don't know. Do you guys hear it on TikTok? Let me know if you hear it. Octagon said they're new. Hello. He's like, are you sending out those messages on copy accounts? No. TikTok friends, please. This is my only TikTok account. Block all the other ones. If you ever need to verify my socials, you go to missteencrypto.com or my YouTube channel, whatever, and you can always click my social links through there. This is my only TikTok account. Soft Cell Shag, I'm newish. You get nothing but love from other YouTubers. I want to show some support. Well, freaking rain of love to you, my friend. Thank you. Metal Matt, thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's not a bird, it's a crayon. That's so funny. Smokey said, just call back me. Oh, hello, Smokey. You're funny. Yeah, we got a lot going on, indeed. I do have to hop off here, though, because I do have I have to go hang out with Army Piper and the Zesty fam over there. AutoSeg, I'm friends with all the Randi Hippers. Yes, we are all friends. And that's why, like, you know, we give love to other content creators in the space because, like, if you guys see me, I'm always in other people's chats. I'm always chatting up. Jody, freaking Jody.
Can we get another A? Potato flew around my room.
Yeah, for you, Jody.
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse.
You don't hear it? All right. Well, lucky you don't hear it because I just hear, oh, woo. Oh, woo. I think I got to record it one day so you guys know what I'm talking about. I really think I need to record it because I don't think people would believe me. It's just this one bird for years. Oh, woo. Jacob Montgomery, good morning. Cashflow Chronicles said, hope to see you in my chat one day since I hop around. Cashflow Chronicles, I will go to your channel here and make sure I watch out for it. But yeah, guys, please make sure you support other content creators in the space. Always jump in other people's chats, show love. A new sound of Black Hat, it might be because it's so annoying. It's so annoying, like it's wild. It's either this bird is wooing out my window or it's someone else that works, you know, and not necessarily doing the job they're supposed to, but just drilling outside my window all day. So you know what? Like, freaking New York, bro. Just New York. It's crazy. The Ric Flair bird. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Sounds like I have an owl. I don't think it's even an owl. Like, I think it might be an owl, but like, see, TikTok, tell me you heard that. I don't think it's an owl. I'm not sure because I saw this other bird. And it was making quite similar sounds. It's a bird. It's not an owl. It's actually a bird. It's scary. I don't like it. And he was sitting on our freaking air conditioner. Like, bruh, what? Also, shout out to Army Pipers. I will be on there at 11:30, so I have to go get ready for that in a few. Please make sure you guys jump in there, you tune in, and show some love to Army Pipers. Let me see if I could redirect everyone from this stream. Let's do some technologies right now. Hold on. Give me a second. Let's see. Studio. Oh, so many things, so many technologies. All right. Redirect to Piper Academy. Beautiful. I got it. Okay, so after this stream ends, you will be redirected to Piper Academy. Please make sure you smash the like on that. You join the chat. I will be on there in around 30 minutes. Shout out to Coincheck, another lady writing some fire articles in the space. Shout out to her and Tom Crown and all of them. It's a New York City male pigeon mating call. Don't let them make a nest. This bird has always been outside this window. I haven't seen no nest from him. Bro, it's actually wild. I just don't freaking know. Softshell said, my 9-year-old is in awe with you. What a great example you are. Holy poop. Softshell, thank you so much for your kind words. I absolutely love that. If your 9-year-old ever wants to jump in the chat, feel free. We do have a 10-year-old moderator here. Her name is Emma. She will be coming to Litecoin Summit with her Papa John to come meet us. Not Papa John's like the pizza place, but the Papa's name is John. He's such a great person. So if you are open to coming to Litecoin Summit, there will be another 10-year-old there to come hang out with us. So I highly suggest you come hang out. It's only $84 a ticket in Nashville in July. Could be something for the family, but if your 9-year-old is coming, then let me know. Please let me know. DM me or something and let me know. Because if you are coming, I'll make sure to put something aside to give to your 9-year-old. I don't know if it's boy or girl. You didn't classify that, but that's okay. Also, Emma Foster, again, really young. I'm going to bring something for her as well. No way, a 10-year-old mod. Yes, we do have a 10-year-old moderator. She is in school right now, which I always promote schoolings. But she is here whenever she has off. Yeah. Oh, she would love that. So you have a daughter. Yes. Let me know if you're coming to the summit, Soft Shell. Send me a DM, and I'm going to see if I could give a little care package to your daughter. Got you. But yeah, Emma Foster, she's only 10 years old, bro, and she's a mod in this chat. Absolutely beautiful. So I can't wait for her to come back. And if you guys have days off, like holidays and stuff, come in the chat because Emma will be here too. But make sure if you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends. We have amazing things going on. Someone said that's a morning dove. It's not a dove. It's a little bit dirty looking. It's a dirty freaking bird. It's brown. It's gross. But yeah, I know you guys hear it. Woo, woo. It's crazy. I'm going to record it. I'm going to find a way to record it. But I'm going to go head over to the Piper Academy channel in a little bit. So if you haven't yet, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Go tune in to the next live stream. I'm excited to join them. We're going to get after it today. Have an amazing day again. Smash the like, subscribe, share this video. We're going to have PMD sing us out. Right, Grady?
Oh, baby.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Have an amazing day. Thank you so much. I will see you guys at 11:30, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning as well. See you later. Have a great day. Stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters, fraudsters.
We talked about this. It's not all
scam
about you,
artists,
Gary.
Ponzi schemes,